are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we get 3 games in the NHL. We get 1 game in the NBA. The second round starts today. We will have a game 7 tomorrow. Right, tomorrow?
Maybe tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure.
Yep, we will have a game 7 tomorrow at 3:30. As well as a second round game tomorrow. Yep. And then we have a pretty decent MLB slate, a couple of double headers. I doubt you typed up the game 2s.
No.
You only focus on game 1s.
Correct.
Including our very favorites, Patrick Corbin Day.
Yes. So happy Patrick Corbin Day.
Happy Patrick Corbin Day. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we'll take a look back at what happened yesterday. One went right, one went wrong in the world of sports betting. I still have to calculate my exact money amounts of how much I would have made or whatever because I'm not tracking anything. Usually I have that all available on BetStamp. But I have to manually do it when I only write stuff down and I have to calculate units. So I'll let you go first, Tim, and then I will be ready after that.
Well, it was nice that we had 3 straight winning days in the on the site. Yesterday was a give back, and it was not pretty, down 8 units. And it started off really rough with the Islanders, the over in the Islanders, the Mariners, the over in the Mariners, the Mets, the over in the Mets, which the over in the Mets should be ruled a push. But on the side, he got rocked to a loser. Tampa Bay run line. The over in the, what do you call it, game? The Warriors game was a loser. At least the Kings, you can go ahead and light the beam again because we're going to game 7 in that one. Awesome to see. The over in the Boston-Florida game hit. That one's going to game 7. Yankees deserved to be $2 dogs yesterday. The over pushed. The over was nowhere near close in the Brewers game. At least we got the under barely in the Arizona game. The Wild are out. The over in Cincinnati won, and the Memphis Grizzlies got blown to frickin' smithereens. So it was not a good day yesterday. We had all of 4 wins on the site. We went 4, so 17 plays, 4, 12, and 1. Not what I wanted to see. So hopefully today's a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm just punching in the numbers for baseball real quick for my overall unit count for that. You went really quick through that, so just
I'm sorry. It was a bad day, so I didn't want to really drag on it.
You're all good. Yeah, it wouldn't have been a good day if I bet, but it is what it is. NHL would have gone 2-2, down 0.23 units. Islanders money line was a heartbreaking loss. They had a 1-0 lead up until about halfway through the third period. And then Sebastian Aho scored a goal. I hope he gets hit. Actually, I don't know. Neither the Devils or the Rangers are really that physical of a team like the Islanders. I was going to say, I hope he gets hit and is out.
Don't say that.
He is so annoying. And he's
no.
Never mind. He's just a fragile player that makes decent fancy plays. He's not somebody who's a playoff player. He's just a fancy goal scorer. The Bruins team total over and full game over both hit, and I got to see Florida win. I would love to see Florida win in 7. Mainly because that's what I predicted for the series. In my bracket, I have Florida in 7. I also had the Islanders winning the cup, but that's beyond the point. And then the Wild, that was a very disappointing ending of that series. Your back's up against the wall, and that's the performance you put out there. And everybody talks about Toronto and their first round struggles. The Wild have lost 7 straight first round series. And they've made the playoffs 7 of the last 8 years. So they've had the same struggles as the Maple Leafs have They've actually won a playoff series in the last 20 years, though. But yeah. So another first round exit for a Minnesota sports team. I'd like to say we're surprised. But in the NBA, would have gone 0-2, down 1.32 units. Warriors team total over 121.5, loser. Full game over 236 was a loser, down 1.32 units there. And baseball was 4-9, down 4.27 units. Tigers first 5 was a push. Pirates first 5 was a push. Mariners team total over was a loser, as well as the full game over. Mets first 5 was a loser. Rays team total over 4.5 and full game over 8.5 was a loser. Yankees money line was a loser. And we only got 3 2/3 innings of Jacob deGrom. And I was watching a couple things. I was looking at a couple things. That may be the last pitch we see deGrom throw for about 16 months.
Yikes.
Yeah. They're saying that might be somebody who knows they're about to go through Tommy John again. And not trying to lighten it, but it makes Steve Cohen look like a genius for not offering him any type of contract. But have fun with that, Texas. DeGrom may be done for the year. I threaded the needle on one game. I had the Astros team total under 1.5 for the first 5 innings, and the first 5 under 3.5 for Philly and Houston. That game finished 2-1 at the end of 5. So that would have been a really nice double catcher. Milwaukee Anaheim over 9 was as bad as it gets, 2-1. Athletics team total over 3.5, full game over 8.5. When in doubt, Oakland overs.
Yep.
And then I ended the night with a double loser on the Cardinals first 5 full game. So overall yesterday, not a very good day. 6-13, and all the sports negative. I would have been down 5.82 units.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go to the chat. Richie's here. What's up, Nick and Tim? I hit the like button. Richie probably had a good night. What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button, people. Show some appreciation. Subscribe and share. Tim, game 1. One NBA game today. Shake my head. And it will end up with Phoenix up 1-0. Suns in 7. I mean, that's what you're hoping for if you think the Warriors are getting to the Western Conference Finals. You don't want to play Denver. Road Warriors win tomorrow. I did say Golden State in 7. Warriors take out LA in 5.
I would like to see Warriors Nuggets. I would love to see
that. I feel like the Warriors missed their shot. If they wanted to close it out, last game was the one. But that's just my opinion. So we'll see how it goes. My Bucks, yeah, you still got Golden State for now. That's fair.
I'm still looking. Yeah, well, a lot of people are looking for Bucks fans who think they're still winning the NBA Finals, and I'm still looking 4-1 as well. Sorry.
4 days.
Sorry.
Let's get it. LAK won by, Lakers won by 40.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was on the Grizzlies. That was not nice. Bruins might not make it. Yeah. Go Florida. Everything was opposite for me yesterday. It happens. I watched both games in Golden State, and especially Memphis couldn't score to save their lives. They couldn't stop LA or Sacramento from scoring. Sacramento's better than Golden State. Cali in-state playoff series semifinals. Yes, with LA and Sacramento, not Golden State. It's going to be nice. Next round, watch Tim say something smart. Oh, wow, he already predicted it before I said it. Morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Fade Clark Smith. Yes. I took Rangers over 4 yesterday. There you go. The Panthers have more lives than I thought. Yeah. Astros killed your 5-teamer. That's rough. How about them Kings? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, Timmy. Kings, one more dub for the series future. Yeah, that would be nice. Wild are what I thought they were, bouncing 6 plus 350. My only correct series prediction this year. There you go. So Reds minus 2.5. No, over. So would be odd having all Florida matchup in the second round.
We did last year. Everybody was talking about seeing Leafs Bruins, Panthers Lightning.
No Lightning.
Lightning.
Well, you know what, Nick? We'll start off in hockey for you. We'll start with the Devils and the Rangers. Rangers minus 120, 5.5 is your total. What are you doing?
Switching the odds real quick.
Oh, okay. There you go. Minus 135 now for the Rangers. Thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I don't know why this line has moved 13 cents in the last little bit. I'm gonna be on New Jersey to close the door here in this game at 6. I think this is obviously a very important game for the New Jersey Devils to close this series out before it hits 7 games. And I think they are the better overall team. I said this heading into the series. I even stuck to it after they fell down 2-1 or 2-0. This New Jersey Devils team is one of the best teams on the road. And now they get the opportunity to head to Madison Square Garden and shut the door on the road. This team finished the regular season 39-4. The only team better on the road this year was the historic Boston Bruins. That's the only other team that was better on the road this year than the New Jersey Devils. And I think that continues into today. Making the switch to Akira Schmid, probably the best decision the New Jersey Devils made the entire series. He has been absolutely phenomenal. I would like to lean over in this game, but I can see this game staying under because Schmid has a good performance again. And if you're looking for some player props, let's see. And they haven't done it all series long. So let's see what type of price we can get for these guys. Over under for points. Let's see. Plus 136 and plus 152. Artemi Panarin under half a point, plus 136. Mika Zibanejad under half a point, plus 152. Neither have scored a goal in this series. They've combined for 4 points.
Wow.
Yeah. Matt Martin scored more goals this series than Zibanejad and Panarin combined. So did Clutterbuck. Just for a little reference there.
You just want to throw something Islanders in there.
I had to. But I have a feeling both New York teams are going to be done in 6 this year. So, Devils. It was always in Devils in 6. 6-6.
Jackass. Back to the chat. Padres, Giants over 15.5. What's going on with that? They're playing in Mexico. And they are, 7,300 feet above sea level? That's why.
I think I saw somebody posted it was like a 7.3% better hitting atmosphere than Coors Field.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, it makes sense why it's that high.
It makes Coors Field look like a pitcher's ball.
Padres team total is at an 8. Oh, my God. How about we parlay every single player to get a hit?
How about ready? You take a first 500.
No. Devils close, yes. Wow, there's a lot of comments. Over under. Yeah, I got you. I only see one game 7 forced in the NHL playoffs today. Devils win and the under. There you go. My Rangers future went up in smoke when they switched goalies. There you go. Palat, anytime goal. Joe Kryptonite had a really good night. We got 3 long yos from him. Let's get it. They're in Mexico. Yeah, they're in Mexico. What a beautiful night. How we doing? We're doing good. It was an ugly night. Yo. Morning, fellas. Like the Devils. Yep. Joe's rooting against us being able to go to that game 7. That was rough. We were on the Islanders hoping that we would be able to go. But, yeah, your Hurricanes, never in doubt. There you go. That baseball field got to be small.
Ass up next round, by the way. You know that, right?
Yeah. Nationals first. No. Are you backing Patrick Corbin? Yeesh, dude.
We get to fade Patrick Corbin and back Dick Mountain in the same game.
Exactly. Golden State, Sacramento, first half under. There you go. In Arizona, got to make some money. Big bets, 3K on something. Good luck to you. I'm not going to put you on one play like that. Joe, thanks for the free Nerfy. There you go. The Nerfy's there. Cubs game Nerfy. Let's do it again today. Get it. Yeah. 15 for over. I've never seen that. Yeah, it's yeah. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, so I guess betting the Suns. No, don't bet the Suns, dude. Patrick Corbin. Yeah, it's Patrick Corbin day. Yo, Timmy, Mets money line. I don't know if I like it today. What's good? Is the neutral way fault for jinxing the Islanders? Oh yeah, and the neutral way said he put $2,000 on the Suns. So there you go. Definitely fading Corbin. Yep, no problem. Let's do it again. 1-800. Same with Clark Smith. Yep. Sacramento threw a lot of people were on the Warriors game 7 back in Sacramento. You think we like the beam at home? Yes, sir. Kings in 7. Talking about games that won't go to 7, though, Nick. We'll go to this one. The Tampa Bay Lightning are hosting the Leafs. The Leafs up 3-2 in the series. It's a pick 'em, 6.5. Go Leafs, go.
When you said talking about games that won't go to 7, I think you may misclick then because that's the next team we'll talk about, not this one. This one's going to 7, and we're going to start having that little creep into the back of their minds of the Toronto Maple Leafs going, oh, no, not this shit again, right? There's no way the Maple Leafs lose another playoff series like this, right?
Next, stop it.
Lightning in the over. Lightning in the over. I forgot to write down last game. Devils money line plus 120. And I will continue into this game. Lightning money line minus 109. And the over 6.5 at even money. The last game was the first time the over did not hit in this series, which we saw that last year too, that the first time that the over did not hit in this series was the first elimination game. And I think I also saw a stat the other day that if you started back when their streak started here where they've lost 10 in a row or whatever of closeout games, and you bet $100 and rolled it over every single time, you're up at like $300 and something $1,000. Like,
yeah, nobody's done that.
Yeah, nobody's done it, but they're 0-11. Their last 11 closeout games since 2017, I want to say. I'll continue to fade the Maple Leafs in closeout games. Give me the Lightning here. Minus 109 and the full game over.
Today's the day the streak ends.
I heard that last year too.
Good for you.
And the year before that. And the year before that.
The Mets game didn't finish yesterday. It did. It finished 4-0. In 6 innings. So yeah, we chose the Mets yesterday thinking we were going to get more bullpen. So Braves got lucky that game. Y'all both like Orioles. I do, yes. Took the Mets over 7.5. Yeah. Give a shot with the Bolts. I mean, there's no way that the Lightning lose this series. Lightning.
I don't usually look at this, but 45% of the tickets and 88% of the cash is on the Maple Leafs.
Okay, cool. Damn it. I don't like playing doubleheader, but Corbin's pitching. I don't want to miss that. No, I do not.
Lines moved from 105 to 109, my bad. I forgot to go over the line movement in that game.
Fair enough. Bruins might get their asses kicked. I don't think ass kicked, but yeah.
I don't think ass kicked, but I think the Panthers in 7.
Lightning going to strike twice. No. Let's go Lightning. So I can bet
Toronto. Yes, so you can bet Toronto team total under 0.5 and under 1.5 or 2.5 or whatever on Monday. Yes.
No, thank you.
Close out Vasilevsky.
I like the over in this game. I didn't get to it the other day, but think it kind of like the Oilers over the total. Yeah,
Yes.
Oilers over the total. I like that too. Bolts money line. Everybody's on the Bolts. Okay, or over. Over. So close yesterday in my props 4 out of 6. Nice. Anyone like the Orioles that went from 122 to 115? Don't worry about the line movement because it's a doubleheader. So there's going to be a little bit of weird line movement for those. Any UFC picks? No. Going under 9.5 in the White Sox team. You seem to know your White Sox. Who are they? What did they get today again? White Sox get the Tampa Bay with Lance Lynn on the mound. Yeah, no, thank you. 3-ish hours break between doubleheader helps. It does. 100%. Under in the Cubs. Yes, I could see that. Which morning dog wins today? Tigers or Nationals? Neither. Oh, neither. I mean, I don't see any. Yeah, I was thinking Rays run line. Rays have a primary pitcher. Yeah, they've been doing that for a while, that though. Taking the Nerfy in the Detroit game. There you go. They might have a starting pitcher take first 2 to 3 innings. Yeah, I got you. Pirates game 1 over. Yes. White Sox are bad. Yes. Lance can bounce back. No. I don't like doubleheaders. Neither do I normally. Lightning Rays 2-teamer. Everybody loves the Lightning. Everybody's all over the Leafs are going to choke. Anyways, we'll go to Edmonton and LA where this is game 6. Oilers up 3-2, -160 for the Oilers. 6.5 is your total.
Yeah, this line has moved towards the Kings. It opened up at 175. The Oilers is now down to 161. That being said, I don't really look at this that often, but the line move is justified with 73% of the tickets, 61% of the cash is on the Kings to force a game 7. I disagree on that one there. I am on and I gave this out yesterday. I'm on the Oilers team total over 3.5 at -130, and I'm on the full game over 6.5 at -125. I think the Oilers closed the door in this game. I think they score 4 by themselves before the empty nets, and they can probably get an extra goal or 2 with the empty nets. I think this is one of those where Edmonton flexes their muscles and they get out of this series, winning in 6 to get ready to face the Knights. I think Edmonton takes care of business in this game, and this is the only game today where the closeout team is the favorite. So I like the Oilers to slam the door here.
Oilers to slam the door. All right, sounds good. And then lose to the Knights in the next round. I like it.
I don't think so. No, I have them to win the cup. The Oilers.
Come on. When's the last time a Canadian team won the cup, Nick?
That would be 2000, or they would be the Canadians. In 76, I believe.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm not banking on a Canadian team.
1993, my bad. 93 Canadians. I said it wrong. 93.
Yeah, it's been a while.
20 years.
Where is it? You're looking at the over 9 in the race game. Is it actually a 9? Oh, yeah, because Lance Lynn's on the mound. Yeah, I understand that. Is it Patrick Corbin Day? Yes, it is.
It is.
I'm all over the Oilers to close it out 2 units. There you go. Oilers in the over. Sure. Anyone like Devils Lightning parlay? Everybody loves the Lightning. We do like the Devils.
Not really. Now when 88% of the cash is on the Leafs. Not everybody, apparently. Phil.
That's a fashionable fashionable shit, Mr. Nick Earle. He means shirt. I know what he means. Going to continue to run Bouchard anytime point. Might be a hidden wagon in the playoffs.
Bouchard, yes.
There you go. Toronto, New Jersey, Edmonton. Yes. I think Oilers finish it. Also leaning towards the over in that Suns and Nuggets didn't bet it. I'm not sure about the over in that game, to be honest, but I'm on the Nuggets for sure. I'm only watching because Nick is wearing that shirt, and it was 92. Appreciate that.
It was the 92-93 Canadians. Yep.
There you go. Don't bet the don't the Habs have the most rings? They do, yes. But that was back when there was the original 6. So Oilers would win West if Avs get whacked by the Kraken.
I think we see a rematch of last year, Avs and Oilers in the Western Conference Finals.
That's fair.
Avs, Oilers, New Jersey, and Tampa Bay.
Go Canada. I'm Canadian. I like the Leafs to win today and not just not willing to put money on it. Fair.
Yeah.
Pirates win both games of the doubleheader. I could see that. Let's head to the association, though, Nick.
Yeah, we do have one game in the association today, and I wish I got involved with this game, or not like I wish I can get involved with games at the moment, but this line opened up at it did open up at 3.5.
2.5.
It immediately went to 2.5, and it's come back up to a 3.5.
Oh, okay.
It opened up 5:19 on the 26th in the morning, and it was a 3.5. And the line has moved right back to the 3.5 since moving it down a point within the first hour of the line opening. And this line opened up at 226.5. It's up to 227. So it's moved up half a point towards the over. For the spread, 27% of the tickets, 32% of the cash is on Denver, or 73% of the tickets, 68% of the cash is on the Suns. And the line has moved towards the Nuggets since the 2.5. I think the Nuggets win this game. I feel like I've missed my line with the 2.5. The only thing is it's gone from a 2.5 to a 3.5, but the line has gone from -140 to -150. So the Nuggets, the money lines only move 10 cents, which is kind of interesting here. 84% of the tickets, 78% of the cash is on the over. Lines moved a half point towards the over. Maybe a Denver Nuggets team total over 115.5 could be interesting here. I'm gonna write down Nuggets. And maybe this is a little bit juicy, but I'm going to grab the money line at $1.50. It's within my threshold of the 150, so I'm going to grab Nuggets -150 here.
I like the Nuggets today, but I have the Nuggets to win it all. So
I have Nuggets futures, Sixers futures, and Warriors futures. So I would like to see Nuggets Warriors.
Okay. And the thing is, I got it at 2.5 yesterday. It's up to a 3.5. I still like it at that number. I still think the Nuggets smash this game. Nuggets by double digits and rolling with that. This is a Nuggets team I'm high on, a Suns team that I'm not. So when it comes to it, I'm just going to keep riding with what I like. And what I like right now and what's making me money is the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets minus, I got 2.5. I would take the 3.5 too. That's fine. Cool.
All right, I'm looking up something.
No problem. There you go. Call me crazy, but I love the Suns game 1. You're crazy. Anyone on the Suns? No, I'm not. The Nuggets are underdogs to win the series. Yeah, I think that's stupid. I like the over in this game. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I like the Suns money line first half and first half under. Okay. Nuggets only beat them once this year. I think they're going to lose to them the last 2 meetings when KD wasn't even healthy. I'm not worried about the regular season. Sorry, Nick. 4-2 Suns. Everybody says the Suns. I'm fine with that. Everybody's on the Suns. That's fine. They played Denver well this year. They looked like the 2021 all over again. No, it's not going to be that series again. And the main reason why is because the Nuggets didn't have anybody healthy in that series. They didn't have Murray. They didn't have Porter. and they didn't have Gordon. Oh no, they did have Gordon, but they were missing two of their big players. I'm not. It's not gonna be the same series. I love it, Earle. Chalk it up with Denver. It's not really chalk. But no Laker futures. Sad. I tell you, sad. I mean, I don't think the Lakers make it out of the next round, but anyways, I know a guy, a real good looking guy who's also on Denver. Are you also on Denver? There you go. So I love how the argument the Suns have nobody. The Nuggets have nobody for Jokic. Sorry, nobody for KD.
For Durant.
For Durant. Suns don't have anybody for Jokic. I agree. Any EPL today? Yeah, I'm 1-1 at the moment. And I'm on Brentford minus 0.75, and they're down 1-0. So it might look like a 1-2 day. Bye Dylan Brooks. He's going to go fishing. Have fun fishing. Good morning. LOL. Blue Jays team total over. That line. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. What scares me about the Suns team is that damn bench. It's in
Brooklyn.
It's going to be a good game even if the Suns lose. Well, they will. For real, I may not even play this game. Money has been the money maker. There you go. Cleveland team total over. Cleveland's not really doing well. 81% chance of rain with the Mets. Okay.
There's two games where weather could be an issue today. Mets Braves, 81% chance of rain. Wind blowing in at 21 miles an hour. That was kind of interesting there. And the Twins Royals, there's a 59% chance of rain. So we'll keep that in mind when we cap them.
Yeah, I got you. Nuggets game should be high scoring. I don't know. For the first game is the Tigers and the Orioles. Who do y'all take? I like the Orioles. Nothing. I think Mike Perry can beat up Luke Rockholm. I didn't even cap that. Let's head to some MLB, Nick.
Yeah, we'll get it kicked off here at the Baltimore Orioles. They're at the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers minus 105. So pick them in this game here, Tim, with a total of 8 in this spot. Let's get up the line move in this one here, line history. Tricky line history. Let's see. Line opened up at 2 o'clock yesterday. I'm assuming that was after it was postponed.
Probably.
Okay, good. Where Baltimore opened up at minus 127, minus 124, favorites in this line's plummeted 20 cents towards the Detroit Tigers. So the Tigers are now favorited after opening up at plus 114. I don't trust the Tigers bullpen still. As they are, let's take a look where they are. Let's refresh my page. And the Detroit Tigers are actually not that bad. 15th in baseball for bullpen. Orioles, though, they have the 7th best bullpen in baseball, according to XFIP. So the bullpen advantage is on the side of the Baltimore Orioles in this one. So this is going to limit me to just the first 5 innings. This should come as no surprise. I love backing this team in the first 5 innings. Give me the Tigers. Give me the Tigers first 5 innings here because 71% of the tickets, 56% of the cash is on the Orioles. The line's moving towards the Tigers. 60% of the tickets, 49% of the cash is on the under. And the line opened up at an 8.5 and it's dropped to an 8. So the line's moved correctly for that somewhat. So for me, I am going to be on the Tigers first 5 innings. Let's grab the odds for that. The Tigers in the first 5 innings at minus 119.
I still like Baltimore, but I'm high on Baltimore this year, and I am not high on Detroit.
I'm not high on Detroit either. I have their under win total.
Yeah. Is this something I really want to go after? No. Maybe look towards the over as well because Dean Kramer hasn't really been all that good this year. But at the end of the day, this one will probably end up being a stay away for me. I don't need to go after every single game, so this one will end up being a pass. But I do lean pretty heavily towards the Baltimore Orioles.
Sure.
We'll head back to the chair. Is the Suns bench literally their coaching staff? Pretty much. And a bunch of G Leaguers. Line's fishy, even though Orioles be on the road. You're right, that bench is in Brooklyn. Yep. Orioles double dip. Any injuries causing the line drop? No, it's just a pitching change because it was supposed to be Rodriguez versus Rodriguez, and it's not.
No, but that line showing after Kramer was announced.
Is it? Okay. I like Kramer, but those Tigers are tricky. Colorado, Yankees, Cleveland. I don't like Colorado. I can't go back after the Yankees, and I don't like Cleveland. Sorry. Is it just me? Is it just a thing for doubleheaders? The team that wins game 1 loses game 2? Not entirely, but I normally don't bet game 2s. I will say that. Orioles pitcher that has let earn runs in the first 2 start. Yeah, Kramer has not been good to start the year. Oakland A's under wins future is free as air. Did you bet the over? You bet the over, dude. Yeah. Blue Jays under. I kind of lean that way. There you go. Let's head to this one, Nick, and it's our favorite holiday.
We need a graphic for Patrick Corbin. I need to get on that. For Patrick Corbin Day, where it's like a picture of Corbin, it says Happy Patrick Corbin Day, and it's like da-da-da! Maybe a little confetti. Maybe. Well, I'll figure out something for next Patrick Corbin Day. I promise. I will write that down real quick. Patrick
Corbin Day.
Corbin
celebration.
Day graphic.
Celebration.
All right. I have it written down as a to-do. Patrick Corbin Day graphic. All right.
Good work, cool. Good work.
Yeah, little gifts in the background. I like that idea. It'll be confetti with like those little streamers. Woo! Yeah. Patrick Corbin Day. The Pirates are minus 130 on the road, and we get to fade Patrick Corbin at a reasonable price today, Tim.
Yep.
Because we get another one of our favorite pitchers on the opposite side, Dick Mountain Rich Hill. For this one here. This line opened up at minus 124 for the Pirates. It's moved up 10 cents towards the Buccos. This line opened up at a 9. It did touch 9.5 for a second, and it's come back down to a 9. Let's take a look at where the money's coming in on this one here. 91% of the tickets, 91% of the cash is on the Pirates. And then we get 49% of the tickets, 59% of the cash is on the over in this game. It's Patrick Corbin Day, and it's a reasonable priced Patrick Corbin Day. I think this is how I want to approach this here. I'm not going to do any full game stuff with them here, but I don't do these with the overs at all. Actually, I can do a full game over for this one, or a full game for this one, but a first 5 money line. I'm going to go Pirates team total over 4.5. It is $1.40. $1.40 team total over 4.5 for the Pirates, and the first 5 money line for the Pirates at minus 133. That's how I'm going to do this game. Pirates first 5 minus 133. Pirates team total over 4.5 minus 140. Little bit juicy there, but looking at what Patrick Corbin's done this year, it's be our best friend, because we can fade him giving up runs. Now, sometimes the Nationals are actually winning some of these games, which is not supposed to happen. Nationals, stop doing that. Stop winning when he pitches. That being said, he's given up 3. He actually only gave up 2 against Cleveland, 4 against LA, 6 against Tampa. So he's somebody that does give up runs. All but one of his starts have gone over the total so far. Last start did not, but I like the team total over for the Pirates and the first 5 money line for the Pirates. If you want to isolate it strictly to the Pirates versus National or Pirates versus Corbin, you would go first 5 money line and first 5 team total over, which I believe is a 2.5 at plus or at minus 130. For the first 5 innings. I want the full game because the Nationals bullpen still sucks too.
Yeah, Pirates in the over. Patrick Corbin Day. Do I need to elaborate on it? It's our favorite holiday of the year. It's Patrick Corbin Day. You take the over, you take the opposite side, and you print your money. That's what we're doing today. That's how we're running it. Happy Patrick Corbin Day, everybody.
Yep. If you don't want to lay that type of juice, it's only minus 130. But if you don't want to lay that, let's see what you can do. Minus 134, and the run line to 112. So you can get the minus one line for minus 110.
Yeah. Pirates run line. I just did the money line. It's minus 130. I didn't like doing that, but it is what it is. It's good to see the public with the sharps for once.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Been Patrick Corbin Day lately. Yeah, it hasn't been great. I will say that lately, but it is what it is. Tigers a pick 'em with the Orioles. Yes, they are.
Tigers.
Stop it. No. Sus? I don't know. I don't think it's sus.
I think they'll be value fading the Orioles a little bit here because they are off to a start that I don't think is sustainable.
Yeah, you're also not high on them, so
I'm not.
Shock. You don't think they're going to play well this year.
Yes.
I just played Patrick Corbin WWE themed when the Patrick Corbin makes me laugh every time because first line is jackpot. I do want to raise the Jolly Roger. Yes. Kramer gets hit a lot. I could see the Tigers at 5 and then the bullpen. Yeah, I could see that too. The run line.
Here's the best way to bet the Orioles, and we've seen this a few times. Live bet them. They always come back in games.
Yeah, they normally do pretty well with that. Yeah, Padres total is a 15.5 because it's in Mexico and all that good stuff up there. So there you go.
I need to see what this.
Nationals beat the crappy opposing bullpens on Patrick Corbin Day. Angels and Indians, yes. Nathan, you're saying you can regress. Under 9 in the Cubs game, over in the Pirates and in the Reds. Yes. Let's keep rolling because we're 42 minutes in and we're only on the third baseball game.
Yeah, who cares? We like these longer shows. Minnesota Twins are minus 220 favorites, total of 8 in this game against the Kansas City Royals. And we have Bailey Ober and Brad Keller, your pitching matchup here. Line opened up at minus 222 for the Twins, and it's right back at minus 222. It did get up to $1.35 at one point. It did get as low as minus 210 at one point. Line opened up at an 8. It's now up 12 cents to a 8 minus 122. It opened up at 110, which makes sense with the way the lines come. The money's coming in. 80% of the tickets, 66% of the cash is on the Twins, and the line has not moved since the opening line. Kind of think KC may be a little live in this game. We'll get into it. 48% of the tickets and 66% of the cash is on the over. The line's moved 12 cents towards the over, kind of giving me the message that Bailey Ober gets hit in this game. That's kind of what this is reading out to me. Let's take a look at what I kind of want to see what Bailey Ober has done this year. He's been 1-0 at the 1.59 ERA, 1.06 WHIP, and 1 start. He's had 1 start this year. He pitched against the Nationals. Okay. Definitely. Kansas City's about the same. I kind of think Keller can pitch well today. Am I crazy to think that?
Yeah, that's not the point.
And Bailey Ober may get hit a little bit here. You can get a 2.5 for the Kansas City Royals here, team total at $1.40. I don't think that's a bad price at all. I'm actually going to go with that. I'm going to write that one down. Royals, team total, over 2.5. 2.5. Can be 3 runs, $1.40.
Yeah, I wanted to go after Minnesota run line. I think they're going. No, sorry, it's a 4-game set. But I mean, it's only minus 120 for the run line, so I don't hate it. I just don't see the Royals doing anything. Royals are pretty much the Oakland Athletics. I think they're still one game ahead of the Oakland Athletics, so it's not a team I necessarily want to go and rush
Definitely
to go
a good
back.
start to the under win total for them because that was 69.5 this year.
Yeah, you're off to a good start.
Royals are not winning 70 games.
No, I don't think so, and that's why I don't want to go and back them. This is a team that's going to be.
I'm not
really,
saying they
really
win this
rough
game.
year.
I'm just saying they score 3 runs.
All right, that's fair. I personally like Minnesota in this game. I would be all right with laying the minus 120 run line.
Fair. Pass.
Okay. Twins run line, Twinkies. Kansas, when they lose by multiple runs. I don't see them beating the Twins outright. Nope. 80s parlay. Baltimore and Pittsburgh.
80s parlay. Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
I know, that's what I said. Why don't? Okay.
Oh, I thought you said 80s parlay. I'm like, what?
No, 80s. Pass. There's only one Helen Keller, and it's not Brad. No, it's Mitch Helen Keller. Nerfy in this one, sure. Sonny Gray all day.
It's not Sonny
Lenny's
Gray.
alive.
It's Bailey Ober.
It's barely over today. Lenny's alive, Nick.
Wow.
I didn't realize that he almost died. So,
oh boy,
he was probably celebrating the Super Bowl for who do you call it by getting what's his name? Yeah, Lions Super Bowl. Oh God, dude. Dude, I think you're still hungover.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right. Nah. Sorry, I had to click that.
Yeah, you did. That's a generic pick. Yeah, only one. It's him. Let's jump to this game, Nick.
Yeah, this one caught my attention a little bit here.
Did, yes.
I thought this was a misprint. But diving a little bit deeper into it, I understand a little bit more. And this line has only moved up, Tim. This line's only gone up. The line opened up at $1.85. It's now $1.57. Or $2.57. $2.57 now for the Blue Jays. Total opened up at a 9. It touched a 9.5 for a split second. It's come back down to a 9. Let's take a look at the market in this game. Let's try to understand this game a little bit here. 94% of the tickets, 94% of the cash is on the Blue Jays. No surprise there because this line has moved 72 cents towards the Blue Jays. 83% of the tickets, 79% of the cash is on the under. The line did touch the 9.5 for a split second, and it's 9 minus 118. I think the way I want to approach this game is taking the over. Rather than trying to understand why the Blue Jays are minus 257 against a team that is pretty close to them. And I get it. Chris Flexen's been horrible this year.
Yes.
0-4 with an 8.86 ERA against Gausman, who is 2-2, but a 2.84 ERA. I'm trying to figure out, is there any injuries we need to worry about with the Mariners or anything like that? Because I don't understand why the Blue Jays are 257 in this game.
Yeah, that
makes me want to back the Mariners in some way, shape, or form here. I just don't know how. Maybe a team total over with the Mariners at 3.5 could be an interesting look. At $1.05, I think that's a great value potentially. I am going to grab the over 9 in this game instead of trying to figure out how to back the Mariners. I think they score runs. I think they get a couple against Gausman. And I do think Chris Flexen gets lit up a little bit here. So I don't want to back the Mariners in any type of like plus money or anything like that, any money line or anything like that. But I will take the over 9 here at $1.18.
Yeah, I'll grab the over. I was very tempted to grab Seattle at that huge number. Because I just don't think that this line should be this big. I think it's just way too wide. But Chris Flexen's kind of the reason why, and I understand that. So we'll go ahead and just grab the over in this game and move on. Over 9 between Seattle and Toronto. Do you want to go through the chat real quick? I'm going to quickly track a couple things.
Yeah, where are we up to?
Somewhere, I don't remember. Let's see. this one.
Yeah, I thought he passed out silver sevens. What do you mean? I don't understand. Lenny's tripping balls. He is. Bears winning the North. Yeah. Number 1 tight end. There you go. Bears got the number 1 running back. All right. Last time I knew Keaton Mitchell still on the board, though. Stop smoking crack. It's bad for you. Yeah. Seattle run line. That's not a terrible look. I don't like the +1.5, though. Only green crack. Fair. It's sad that the old man like that Cousins is going to win the AFC North. I'm just a Colts fan living in Chicago. Shoot me. Fair. You didn't even draft a running back. Yeah. I'm smoking banana cream. There you go. Detroit Lenny, will your Tigers get it done today? I think they get it done in the first 5 innings. Bingo. Chris Flexen. Yep. Lenny, with extreme confidence on his Tigers, says no. Honestly, I'm smoking sometimes called air. There you go. That's why the Blue Jays are favored by that much. Yeah. Past so much baseball. I'll be fine. Yeah, exactly. Chris Flexen has been awful. Yeah. Duh, Bears. Duh, Bears. You meant smoking bananas. LOL. JK. Fair enough. We got still a decent amount of games to go, and we'll move on to the next one here. New York Mets are hosting the Atlanta Braves. The Braves $1.75 favorites, total of 7.5 in this game. We have Siler McGill and Spencer Strider, your pitching matchup in this one here. This line opened up at a -150. It's gone up 19 cents towards the Braves. This line opened up at an 8. And it's dropped half a run to a 7.5. 91% of the tickets, 91% of the cash is on the Braves, and the lines moved 19 cents towards the Braves. Don't really have an interest in the side. I do think this line's a little wide, but I don't have an interest on the side. Line opened up at an 8, and it's dropped down to a 7.5. No interest on the total. This game's a pretty simple pass for me.
Yeah, I do kind of lean towards the over. Just because 7.5 is a little bit low. They got to get a little bit more rest yesterday because of the rain delay. So I do think the bats can come out a little bit hotter in this game. This line just keeps getting inflated for the Braves. I'm not going after a side in this one. Obviously rooting for my Mets, but I'm not sold on it. This one could be a ugly game for him as well. I like the over, but I end up not getting to anything in this game.
Fair.
But Braves look like a lock. Bears will be good next year. I think so. All right, guys? I think so.
They'll be better.
Because the Mariners can't hit. Yeah, they can. Braves moneyline vibes. You're not getting any vibes like that from us. Braves run line when is Verlander coming? He should be back next Wednesday.
Something along those lines.
Braves first 5 over 4. I could see it. Strider had an amazing start this season. Yeah, and he had his best start of his career last start.
Don't particularly want to back him after that.
Let's keep rolling.
All right, yeah, the Miami Marlins are hosting the Chicago Cubs. Marlins -125 favorites, total 8.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the way the lines moved in this one here. It opened up at a -118 for the Mariners. It's Mariners for the Marlins. It's now -125. Opened up at an 8. It's now an 8.5. So the lines moved up half a run. It opened up at an 8, -120. It's now 8.5, -125. Take a look at where the line the money's coming in on this game. We have 68% of the tickets, 52% of the cash on the Cubbies. Lines move toward the fish. And we have 44% of the tickets and 81% of the cash is on the over. So big bets coming in on the over in this game. The lines reflected that. It's moved up to an 8.5. So the market's telling me, with the way the line has moved, that they suspect that this Killian guy is going to get hit today for the Cubbies. Let's take a look at Killian here. Caleb Killian making his first start of the year. He did pitch in 2022 with the Cubbies. He started 3 games with a 10.32 ERA. He in 11 in the third innings pitch, he gave up 13 runs on 11 hits, walked 12 batters. Not very good for Killian here. I'm guessing this is just a spot starter for him. I want to target the Marlins in this game. I like the way the line's moved in favor of Miami. My question is, do I go with the team total over 4.5 at plus 105, thinking they get to Killian? Or do I go just the straight up money line? Or it would be a first 5 money line because the Cubbies got a decent bullpen and Miami's towards the bottom. I'm thinking I look at Miami first 5 money line here at minus 133. I think that's my spot here is the Marlins first 5.
Yeah. I really don't have any interest in this game. The Marlins is not really a team I'm trying to back right now. Although they've been playing a little bit better as of late. I do like the Cubbies as a team, but this Caleb Killian guy, I'm not super high on. We haven't really seen anything from him yet. This one ends up being a stay away for me. Don't have to go after every single game. This one's just going to be ugly.
Yeah, I really like the Mariners here, or the Marlins here. I'll take the first 5 minus 133.
Nerfy whale play for the Mets game. Okay. In and out, Braves first of 2. Whale. Timmy doesn't like Strider. No, I don't. Marlins money line. Go ahead, have fun. Oh yeah, Joe. Going to roll yesterday's winnings and running it back. Let's go. Let's get it. Thumbs up. This one's tricky. Yeah, that can be tricky. This one's not tricky.
Yeah, when in doubt, Oakland overs. But yeah, we have the Oakland Athletics. They're hosting the Cincinnati Reds. Who would have thought the Reds would be minus 150 on the road this year? But here we are. Let's take a look at where the line has moved in this game here. Hunter Green and Kyle Mueller is your pitching matchup for this one here. As we have this line opened up at minus 155 for the Reds, and it's dropped 4 cents towards the Athletics. Line opened up at 7.5 minus 115. It's now 7.5 minus 120. I feel like this is a pretty simple play. You just take the over, but these are the best pitchers on both these staffs. That is one thing to keep in mind. These are technically the aces. 92% of the tickets, 86% of the cash is on the Reds, and the lines moved slightly towards the Oakland Athletics, which I think Oakland's got some value in this game. And then 62% of the tickets, 56% of the cash is on the over. The lines moved 5 cents towards the over. I think we just continue riding Oakland overs here, and I'm going to go with the over in this game at 7.5 minus 120.
Yep. No, don't need to overthink it. The Oakland overs, I believe, are hitting at a crazy clip this year. I believe it's 18-8-1. So I'm going to keep riding it. This is still the worst pitching staff in baseball. Oakland's proven that they can hit a little bit. And I don't hate the Cincinnati offense. So I do think there's going to be runs scored in this game. 7.5, way too low. Over. I know it's Hunter Green and Kyler Mueller, but over.
I think if you're looking to back Oakland in this game, you can get their team total over 3.5 for plus 110. That's not a bad, because they can swing the bat a little bit. They're pitching stocks.
Oh, the Nerfies for the Cubs game. Got it. First, let's drop 1,800, then bet the Reds run line and the Nerfie. Get it. What's your opinion on Hunter Green under 7.5 Ks? Sure.
Yeah. What that guy, the previous comment was saying was,
stop it. Get some help.
Fair enough.
Which one more thing I'll touch on with that game before. They are averaging 3.93 runs a game, so it's not like the Oakland Athletics are not scoring anything. They are giving up 8.05 runs a game, which is not good.
Correct.
Cleveland Guardians at the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are $1.25 home favorites, total of 9 in this game. There was a pitching change in this one, but I'm assuming that was done before the line opened. because I see really no change in the line because it's been bouncing between 129 and 135-ish, 136. So really no change when it comes to the pitcher, or no line change if this line was for the pitchers, because it opened up at 135. It has dropped 6 cents towards the Guardians. So lines move towards the Guardians, and money's coming in on the Red Sox. We'll get into that in just a second. And then we have this line opened up at a 9.5 minus 110. It's now a 9. So this line's dropped half a run as well. 63% of the tickets, 60% of the cash is on the Red Sox. The lines move 6 cents towards the Guardians, which is telling me Brian Bayo gets hit a little bit here, maybe. Or it's telling me that Zach Plesac has a good game because 57% of the tickets, 53% of the cash is on the over in this game, and the lines dropped half a run. So it's telling me it tells me Zach Plesac has a good appearance in this game. And I kind of want to look at the Guardians here as a dog. Boston, one of the worst bullpens in baseball. Cleveland, middle of the pack, 14th according to XFIP. I do think the Guardians are the right play in this game. And you can just grab them full game. I'm going to grab Guardians at plus 119.
Yeah, I'm not sold on this Guardians team at all. So when it comes to it, this is a Guardians team I don't want anything to do with. I actually lean towards Boston. I also lean towards an over because I don't trust Plesac or Bayos. So I think both of them get hit today. But when it comes to it, I know you like Cleveland. I'm not high on them right now. They've been not playing well.
It's just a line move thing for me. I'm not high on Cleveland either.
Yeah, it's not a team I want to be going after, so I'm staying away from this one.
Fair. Yeah, it's just a line move for me. I can care less about Cleveland.
Guardians.
Yeah.
Just feel like an auto fade. The A's right now, they distract with the move.
They just suck as a baseball team.
Yeah, they're not a good baseball team. Reds money line, first 5 in full game. You can see that. Leaning Red Sox. Yeah, I kind of lean Red Sox. Let's head to this one, Nick.
Yeah. World Series rematch. And we saw this game go to the Phillies yesterday. See if the Astros bounce back today. Christian Javier and Zach Wheeler, your pitching matchup here. This line opened up at a minus 128 for the Astros. It's dropped 12 cents towards the Phillies. And it's now minus 116 for the Astros. As for the total, it opened up at an 8. It's come down half a run to a 7.5. The 7.5 is plus money. We have 79% of the tickets and 87% of the cash is coming in on the Astros. That explains the 12-cent line move. And we have 74% of the tickets, 80% of the cash is on the under, and that explains the move towards the under. Just no play for me. This is a pretty simple pass. I think that the lines are pretty good on this one, so I didn't see any value in it.
I kind of lean towards Houston. Zach Wheeler has not been him this year. He's kind of struggled along. I mean, 14 earned runs in 27 innings is good for an average pitcher. He's not an average pitcher. He's supposed to be pretty freaking good. And on the opposite side, you get Christian Javier. I like Javier. I think he's going to have a solid A career. And B, I think he's just a solid pitcher all around. So I would be going towards the Astros in this one as a little bit of a bounce back spot. That's just kind of where I would be going in this one. It's a short price. It's not like I have to lay a lot. It's a good matchup today. So I would take the minus 120 with the Astros.
Yeah, I stay off the game.
Cleveland first 5. Stayed away. Also leaning that way. Bounce back, yep. Can I get this over 9?
7.5.
In the Cleveland game.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah, I think so. If Wheeler gets back on track here, he can be lights out. He could be. I'm not banking on it. Yep. Think of the same. Anyone on the Leafs? Me and Nick are split. I like the Leafs. Nick likes the Lightning. Good. I like them more now. Over 9. Stros, money line. I like the Stros, yes. We'll head to this one, Nick, which should be a very fun
This
game.
is a fun little game here. We have the San Francisco Giants are at the San Diego Padres. My bad, they're not at the San Diego Padres. They're versus the San Diego Padres. Padres are home in this game, technically speaking. But this game is being played in Alfredo Harp Stadium, which is in Mexico City. For those who wondering, this is, I believe, one of two games in Mexico City. And I believe this is this ballpark has incredible hitting conditions. Where I believe I saw something where it was about 7% better than Coors Field, something along those lines. Winds are blowing out in this game, 9 mile an hour going from right to left. To open it up, and then about 8 o'clock, it's blowing out to right center field, and it'll be doing that for the rest of the game after that. Looking at this game, good God, it's a 15.5, and you can get a first 5 under at 8. First 5 under is an 8 in this game. That's insane. Joe Musgrove and Sean Manaea is your pitching matchup here for this one. And we have 75% of the tickets, 83% of the cash is on the San Diego Padres. Lines move towards the Giants. Line move 5 cents towards the Giants in this game. 58% of the tickets, 59% of the cash is on the over. The line has gone from it opened up at 8.5.
Yeah, for like 3 minutes. Don't judge
about
that.
3 minutes, and then went to 9, immediately to 10, to 10.5, to 11, to 11.5, to 12, to 12.5, to 15. How far is too far with this?
I don't think there will be.
I kind of want to take a deeper dive into this game, trying to find if there was any other major league games at this stadium and see what they did. So I'm interested in the first 5 under. That's my thoughts at the moment. I want to dive deeper into this game because just I don't know if I can pass up an 8 at a first 5 under. That's just me, though.
Do you want to see a home run derby? This is going to be a high-scoring game, Nick. I would never come close to an under because these are two teams that can hit. If this was like Oakland and Detroit, all right, maybe a 15 is too high. Between these two teams, this one could easily be 14-12. Like, I would take alternative overs in this game. I think this one's going to be ridiculous. Now, in Coors, we try to go under in any 12s or anything like that. This total should be 17 or 18, in my opinion. Because what was the percentage of how much higher, how much better hitting this was than Coors?
It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing hitting weather.
It's like double the height in terms of, or no, 75%. It's a lot taller or a lot higher up, like 2,500 feet higher than Coors Field. Balls are going to fly way over in this one.
Yeah, there's no history of any baseball in the stadium yet, because there was supposed to be a 2-game series between the Diamondbacks and the Padres in 2020. For obvious reasons, those games were canceled, COVID. But it's 325 down the corners and it's 400 to dead center. It's actually a decent looking stadium. If you want to see what it looks like, because we're going to take an extra minute on this game because it's a unique game. That's what the stadium looks like. Ooh, I did not mean to click that. Okay, cool. Apparently when I scrolled over it, there we go. It switched pictures when I tried to move it over. So yeah, this is what the stadium looks like. Kind of a unique looking stadium. The elevations really hitter friendly in this one. At the end of the day, I have no interest in betting the total in this game. I would lean towards the first 5 under. I'm kind of interested in the side in this game. And I am kind of interested in the Giants in this spot. As scary as that sounds, I'm going to take the Giants full game. I'm going to take the Giants at plus 153 here.
Yep, I'll take the Giants as well. That's cool. Javier, good track record versus Phillies. Sample size last year, World Series. Small sample size. That's fair. Giants have been playing some good ball as of late. They have been. Padres run line, no. The over is crucially high. I think it's an over. Road teams have been dominating in the NHL. Yeah, they kind of have been. Take the team with better bats here with the altitude. We like the Suns today? No. One of Zach's wheels have been off alignment lately. Yes. Right. Told you it's 15.5. I know. I did a free pick video on this one last night. I feel like he'll bring it back to who, but who knows if it is today. I'll watch it go 2-1. I hope not. Flexing out.
Yeah, I was about to click the breaking news for that one there. It's going to be Easton McGee today for the Mariners. Not
Mariners.
So that over that I gave out in that game is voided.
Okay. Pods. No. They're going to need to stock up on some baseballs with all the home runs happening here. Yes. Heard this field is short, and that's why the over is high. It's also very high in elevation. Baseball fields are standard in baseball. Can be smaller per se. Give me the under.
Yeah.
Would you take the alternative line up to 20? Yes, I personally would. Dude, this is going to be a 14-12 game. Let's keep rolling. We got 5 minutes left.
Yeah, we have the New York Yankees. They're at the Texas Rangers in this one here. Rangers $1.50 favorites with a total of 8 in this game. Let's take a look at where the line history has gone in this game for Burrito and Eovaldi. And wow, this line's moved. This line opened up at a minus 133 for the Rangers. It's now minus 159. So a 26-cent line movement towards the Texas Rangers in this game. The line opened up at an 8.5. It's dropped down to an 8, which is kind of interesting. 67% of the tickets, 87% of the cash is on the Rangers. Lines moved their direction. Makes sense. Cool. 67% of the tickets and 71% of the cash is on the over, and yet the lines dropped half a run, which is kind of interesting, which is telling me that they expect Eovaldi to pitch well today. That's what this line move is telling me right off the rip. Eovaldi, 2.2 record, 5.2 ERA, 1.41 WHIP. Brito 2-2 with a 6.11 ERA, 1.53 WHIP, and yet this line's dropped from an 8.5 to an 8, even though these pitchers have really high ERAs. I'll take a first 500 in this game. Is probably where I'll go in this one. Let's see what line you can get for that here. You can get 4.5 at $1.10. I'll take that. New York Yankees, Texas Rangers, first 5, under 4.5, minus 110.
I see a bunch of 8.5 still.
It's 8 on Bet Online.
Yeah, it's what, minus 127 towards the over, though.
Yeah, it's dropped, though.
I like Texas. I take Texas on the run line. This is a Yankees team that is going to be a fade over the next little while, especially when Judge is out of the lineup.
Yeah.
Because they have no offense other than Judge.
Why I like the under.
Yeah. And the thing with the under, I don't trust these two pitchers.
Then why is the line dropping, though? The markets are telling us these pitchers.
The line is still 8.5 in a lot of places. So I'm not overly concerned about that. I like Texas Rangers run line in this one. I think they can tag up on Brito a little bit, but this one's like what, a 5-1 game. I don't see the Yankees being able to put up much without Judge in the lineup.
I can see that as well. And if we think Eovaldi pitches well, potentially here, and the Yankees struggle to score runs, you can get a Yankee team total under at 3.5 at even money, full game, or 1.5, but plus 105 first 5. I can see the Yankees struggling to score runs without Aaron Judge in the lineup. I 100% can.
Yep.
That's
And
why
the
I'm
big
gonna-
thing, another thing with it is I look at it and I want to grab the Rangers run line plus 135. I think it's a 4-1 game. We can grab the run line in the under.
Okay.
It's
I'll
really
take the
threading
under.
the needle, but I think we get at least one of them.
I don't see the Yankees scoring more than 2 runs this game.
That's
but
my
it sucks
point.
because I have opposing opinions on futures with these two teams. I have the under with the Rangers. I have the over for the Yankees, and I don't think either hits.
No, that's fair.
The Rangers might be without DeGrom the rest of the year, so who knows?
Shocker, right? DeGrom injured. Breaking news. Head back to the chat, Nick, real quick, while I quickly plug these into the site.
Yeah. Jovid. Yep. Pass. To me, it's a pick 'em. I'm staying away too. Fair. I like the over in this one. The Yankee game, I don't. I can see both teams getting tagged. I don't.
Oh.
I just realized today's the first time all season that I like the Dodgers. I might even put 1 unit on the run line from them. Whoa. Which do we get to them next? No, the Dodgers are the last game we go over. By the way, Tim Brentford just scored 2-1.
Oh, yes! Yes! In the 94th minute. Let's go!
Tampa Bay Rays are at the Chicago White Sox. The Rays are minus 130 favorites, total of 9 in this game. Let's take a look at the line movement in this one here. It is Faucher and Lynn. Line opened up at $1.39 for the Rays, and the lines dropped 11 cents towards the White Sox in this game, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if this is a line move based on the pitcher, because I don't know if this was supposed to be the pitcher. This is a tricky game. I don't think so. This because the total opened up at a 9 even money. It has gone up 26 cents towards the over. Which the line move makes sense, but 87% of the tickets, 87% of the cash is on the Rays, and the lines move towards the White Sox, which is kind of interesting here. Kind of make and the line opened up at a 9 even money, and it's minus 126 now for the over. So the lines move 26 cents towards the over, with 57% of the tickets, 69% of the cash on the over. It's a tricky game for me. It's kind of telling me Faucher gets hit a little bit here, and the Rays bullpen gets hit a little bit today. I want to back the White Sox in some way, shape, or form in this game. And I think the over is the only way to do it, or the team total over. Plus 120 for the 4.5 is my lean in this game. I'm going to stay off of this one, though.
Freaking Sam trying to scare me saying VAR in that soccer game. Damn it. No, he said Google. Anyways, what do we do with teams that are losing, Nick?
You fade them?
You fade them. All right, there we go. Beautiful. I like the Rays, and I like the Rays in the over. Because I do think the Rays pitcher could get hit, but I think this is another game where they lose. You look at them; they've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row. 11 out of 12. And 14 out of 16. It's not a team I want to be backing right now against a good Tampa Bay team. Give me Tampa Bay in the over. Let's ride it.
Yeah, I'll humor you on the over there. I don't think Tampa Bay is the right side. That's just me though.
Let's Go back to the chat, and I'm going to put the play up on the site.
Lakers advanced. Yes, the Lakers did advance. Rangers first to 2. Texas Rangers, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, it's his reaction to EPL. I think that's going to be basically a push, Tim, because you had the minus.
On the site, it will be a winner.
On the side, it'll be a winner. There you go. That's all that matters. Rays pitching have me worried here. Yeah, I can see them getting hit a little bit here. It ain't going over. I think it is. I like the over 9, fading the losing team. Yeah. Rain and no win in Chicago today. Fair. But yeah, let's get into the next matchup here. The LA Angels are at the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers are $1.40 favorites in this game with a total of 8 in this matchup. Let's take a look at where the line has the line history on this one here. This game opened up minus 160 for the Brewers yesterday, and it's dropped 22 cents towards the Brewers, towards the Angels, my bad, Angels. It's now minus 138. This total opened up at 8.5, and it's down to an 8. Let's take a look at the money coming in on this game. Ooh, okay. 31% of the tickets and 56% of the cash is on the Angels. So sharp money coming on the Angels in this game. 66% of the tickets, 63% of the cash is on the under. The line's gone from 8.5 to 9, 8.5 to 8, which is telling me the line movement is telling me that Reed Detmers pitches well today. That's what that's telling me here. The Angels bullpen is 24th in baseball, and the Milwaukee Brewers bullpen is number 18 in baseball for xFIP here. I think I want to limit this down to just the first 5 innings here for the LA Angels. So that's where I'm going to go in this game. Angels in the first 5 at plus 115.
Yep, let's sign me up for some Angels actions. I like Reed Detmers. He's one of the guys that I think is going to have a solid year. I think he's a solid pitcher altogether. It is going to be, he's allowed only 10 earned runs in 21 and 2/3 innings pitched. I think he's able to slow down this Milwaukee team. I'll jump on him with you. It's hard to talk me off of Reed Detmers. I'll take him.
Yeah, I like the sharp money coming in on him as well.
Sounds good. I'm going to go put that in, go through the chat.
Yeah. Ain't a word. Ain't it? Ain't. All right. Detmers barely beat Casey a few weeks ago on the night.
Fine.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm not worried about a game that was a couple weeks ago.
I don't care.
That doesn't bother me.
I'm worried about today's game. And today's game, I think he pitches well. So does the market. The market agrees with that Detmers pitches well today because the line's moved towards the under, and the line has moved on the Angels. But we'll move on here. The Arizona Diamondbacks are a pick'em against the Colorado Rockies. We have with a total of 12.5 in this game. We have Henry and Davis. What a pitching matchup here in this one here. The line opened up at minus 104 for the Diamondbacks. So the Rockies opened up at a minus 106 pick'em favorite. They are now plus 102. The line opened up at a 12.5 at minus 110. It's now 12.5 minus 102. So an 8-cent line move towards the under in this game as well. Let's take a look here. As we have 74% of the tickets, 65% of the cash is on the Diamondbacks. The line's moved 8 cents towards the Diamondbacks. And we have 86% of the tickets, 91% of the cash is on the under. And the line's moved towards the under. Overall, this is a tricky game for me. Because these are two pitchers that we don't know too much about. Henry and Davis. Davis is a rookie that they just called up this season. He's 0-0 with a .93 ERA. Noah Davis has pitched absolutely phenomenal so far this year. He gave up 1 earned run against the Phillies in 4 2/3 innings pitched. He threw 5 shutout innings against Seattle. So he's picked absolutely awesome in the major league so far. He struck out 5 per appearance, so he's striking out about a batter per inning pitch. He's doing pretty well. I like this Noah Davis kid. Do I think this continues? I don't know, but we'll see. Dave Henry has been getting hit this year. He's 0-0, but he has only 1 start. He gave up 3 earned runs in 4 and a third innings pitched against the Royals. This is a pass for me. I stayed off of this game, but it's a lean towards the Rockies if I had to get one to anything.
Yeah, I didn't need to get involved in this game either. I agree with you there. Although it's Coors Field, so I kind of lean towards an under, and I kind of lean towards Arizona. But I once again I didn't need to get into this one. I do like Tommy Henry, but he's pitched very, very little this year. So pass on this one. Lean towards Arizona. Lean towards the under.
Sure.
Where did you leave off?
We left
Toronto
off.
Maple Leafs?
Yeah.
Yes, over. Yep, and the Leafs
Over.
was the point. I'm just taking the Giants money line.
Outright.
Yep. Final game of the day, Nick.
Yeah, Dodgers and Cardinals. The Dodgers are $1.45 favorites with a total of 8 in this game. Let's take a look at where the line history is for this one. Jordan Montgomery, Clayton Kershaw. Line opened up at 146. It's now down to 143. So a 3-cent line movement towards Montgomery and the Cardinals in this game. And the total opened up at 8.5, minus 115. It's now 8.5, minus 111. So it's a 4-cent line move towards the under. 58% of the tickets, 69% of the cash is on the under. That makes sense. 86% of the tickets, 87% of the cash is on the Dodgers, and the lines move towards the Cardinals, which gets me very interested in the Redbirds today. The Dodgers bullpen, where have they been? They're 26th in baseball, and the Cardinals bullpen is number 1 in baseball, according to XFIP. If only the Cardinals had this thing called starting pitching, this team would be pretty good. I will take a little shot at the Cardinals here, though. I will take a shot at the Cardinals. I think their lineup is one of the best in baseball. It's just their starting pitching is going to struggle. But I'll take the Cardinals full game here. They have the best bullpen in baseball according to XFIP at the moment. So I want their bullpen involved. And the Dodgers have really struggled with their bullpen so far this season. So I see them potentially struggling again here. So this is a Cardinals money line at a plus 132 for me.
I have no reason to want to go after the Cardinals right now. You can go after them. That's fine. I'm not touching this game. This one ends up being a complete stay away from me. I'm just not interested at all in the Cardinals. So it would be Dodgers or nothing for me, and it's going to be nothing.
Sure.
Cardinals, have fun.
Yes.
Hard not to back Kershaw. He usually gains run support. Yeah.
And he should get run support.
Dodgers run line. Have fun. I'm not betting that game. Or Cardinals team total over. I could see Cardinals team total over.
Not a bad look either. The line's dropped though on the total, so kind of scares me off.
Nuggets race to 15. Yes. Montgomery's been struggling. He has been. That is it for today. We'll go ahead and do some recapping before we head on out. We're not going to go too deep into recapping. Check out all the links in the description below. Do all that stuff. Check out Ballin Out with Tim Earle. Check out the EarleSportsBets.com website. Check out SeatGeek for all your concert tickets and sporting event ticket needs. I will send you guys over to Higgs's stream because he just went live, so I'll send you guys over there. In terms of today, I like the Leafs. Sorry, I have them winning the cup, so it is what it is. I got the Nuggets, Orioles, Pirates in the over. I'm not really doing anything with that Seattle game anymore. Over in the Oakland game, I like the Astros over into the Giants game along with the Giants. I like the Rangers. We took the under as well. Over in Tampa with Tampa. And Angels. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm on the Devils. I'm on the Bolts. I'm on Bolts Leafs over. I'm on the Oilers team total over and the full game over. I took the Nuggets money line. And then in the MLB, Tigers first 5, Pirates first 5, and team total over 4.5. Royals team total over 2.5. Voided out with Seattle, Toronto over 9. I'm not rebetting that. I'll just stay off the game. Marlins first 5 money line. Oakland, Cincinnati over 7.5. Guardians money line. Giants money line. Yankees, Rangers first 5 under 4.5. Angels Angels money line. I think actually my bad. I limited that the first 5. First 5 money line, my bad. Plus 115. And the Cardinals money line and the night.
There you go. Was thinking about it. I'm gonna go Devils wire to wire. There you go. I bet Suns -0.5 first quarter. The Suns have been starting very slow and building throughout the game during the playoffs. It's fair. Best of luck, everyone. Have a good day, boys and gals. If there's any here today, let's get it. We'll see you guys tomorrow with another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. See you guys later.